Welcome back. We are covering book number 10 of 25 books to help your business grow. And before we get started, again, want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button, let YouTube know that you're watching the channel and appreciate what's going on with the content here. Click the like button, the thumbs up, which is the like button, which also lets YouTube know that there are people interested and will help with the distribution of this video. And then feel free to share the video as well. If you know of somebody else who's either starting a small business or a fellow small business person or entrepreneur, feel free to share these books or this series, and the playlist is linked in the description below, so feel free to share that. Wouldn't hate it by a long shot. So then also click the alert button if you want to be notified of future content that comes out. I typically produce videos for this channel as well as my free advice from your uncle channel on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, except for holidays. I typically don't put it out because not a lot of people, the viewership goes down on those days. So, but anyway, this week we're covering number 10 of 25 books to help your business grow. Never stop learning. This is really about self-improvement because as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, it's all about you at the end of the day, right? And you have to improve yourself if you want to improve your business. And so I'm just sharing 25 books that I've read over the past that I think are really good and can be applicable and applied to, not only your business, but your organization potentially or your projects that you're working on. So number 10 is the Emyth seminar, and it's by Michael Gerber, and it's the subtitle there is Taking Charge of Your Business and Your Life. So here's why I like this book. I've, as I've been investigating, various business ventures to look into to start in the past, I've considered franchises, right? Whether it be a McDonald's or, whatever those storefront retail pad franchises are. I've looked into buying an insurance company, had my licenses, was seriously considering that. I could not get the financing. It was right after 2007, 2008. And the capital requirement, with Sarbanes-Oxley and everything that happened after the financial crisis was just, it didn't have anything to do with Sarbanes-Oxley, but just, the financial banking regulations that took place there. The capital requirements are just so hefty that nobody was getting financed at the time. So that was disappointing. I was really close to pulling the trigger there. And that's a decent industry if you can, secure a book of business. I wouldn't recommend you doing one from scratch necessarily. At least I would, not at the age I'm at, right? But anyway, this book is really good because it talks about how to leverage your business so that you're not working in it, right? So that it talks about different processes, talks about hiring the right people, and it's a different mindset and mind shift, right? And the reason I never went into owning a restaurant or one of those retail pads as an owner, what happens a lot of times is that the owners end up working in the business full time, right? And at the end of the day, after all the hours that they end up putting in covering for shifts because they're not hiring the right people to help them work and do the right job, they're ending up working more hours than they did working a normal 9 to 5 for corporate America, and making less money at the end of the day also, right? Can't take vacations, they can't do anything. And this book really challenges whatever business that you have, whether it be an insurance company, a retail pad and storefront. I don't like those industries just because of the retail overhead these days. The day of the brick and mortar is really, it's changing so rapidly. And I think even, those insurance storefronts are going to be going away here in the next 5 years, especially in the wake of blockchain and cryptocurrency and decentralized finance. That's going to really change banking and insurance. I think the landscape is going to drastically change. So, but if you do have a storefront or a retail pad and you are the business owner and you find yourself, ball and chains to that business, you really need to rethink things. I know that this probably resonates with you and either hurts a little bit because it's true, but you need to read this book and you need to make some changes because you didn't start this business so that you are basically working a corporate job only for more hours and less money. So this is a great book for you to consider. It's one that, should I find myself owning a business that requires me to have staff in this way, it's definitely going to be leveraging, what Michael Gerber's talking about in this book, the Emyth seminar. So give it a go. I'll leave the link in the description. Again, I think it's definitely worth adding to your library and something you should check out, especially, like I said, if you have that retail pad and shop that we're talking about here. So before we go, though, do me a favor, click the thumbs up, click the alert button to be notified of future content, and then also click the thumbs up or click the subscribe button so you let YouTube know that you appreciate the content that's being put out here. So we'll talk to you at the next video.